All right, we'll talk of course about the fireworks of the Kings 11 Punjab players in just a bit. But first up, we need to talk to our three experts about this big story. Thank you all gentlemen for joining us on the show this evening. Venki, if I could quickly come to you first. What's your take on Ravi Shastri being one of the names proposed on the panel? He is on the BCCI payrolls. Would it be fair really to ask Ravi to probe his own boss?
Well, it's the members who have constituted this committee, isn't it? The three member committee. So, I mean, when the names have come out from the members, then what is the issue here? The issue probably is only the conflict of interest. That's because Ravi Shastri is being paid by the BCCI for his commentary assignments. But the point is, we all know that Ravi has been very candid. He's very sincere, outspoken, and he speaks frankly, and he says what he feels is correct. And as far as I am concerned, I mean, there shouldn't be any issue for the simple reason that we know, the Supreme Court has asked for a fair probe, and when the committee has constituted a fair panel, then what should be the the issue?
All right, Ajit, would you say as far as the fans are concerned, all they really want to see is a clean sport, a clean game of cricket, that they aren't too worried really about probe panels or court hearings?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, it's already gone to the courts. The courts have directed the BCCI to take these steps. And look, they've just proposed names. They've still got to go back to the Supreme Court, then the Supreme Court's going to rule on it. So we'll just have to wait and see. At the moment, they've sort of proposed three names after 3 long hours of a meeting today. And as you said, the intent needs to be clear. It needs to be shown to the fans that, the intent is there to clean up the sport, which has taken quite a beating in recent times.
All right, fair enough. That's a good point that Ajit makes, that the intent is something that the fans really are looking for as far as the BCCI is concerned. Dino, now as a neutral party, what was your first reaction when you heard that Mr. N. Srinivasan's name is one of the names that's there in that sealed envelope submitted to the court by the Muthgal Committee?
Well, it's what's coming out now, and my father always said sooner or later the actual game will sort itself out. What we're seeing now is the Supreme Court has asked the BCCI to submit 3 people. Who were they expecting to submit? It's expected what they were supposed to get. So, like, if that's what they wanted, well, they've got the 3 guys that if they don't like those 3, well, they have an independent audit and then go through it that way. But ultimately, that's the way the Supreme Court wanted it, and they've got their 3 wise men. So we'll see what happens from here now. But ultimately, the game will come out. The innocence and the guilty will be proven. It'll take time, but it will happen, believe me.
But as someone who's been watching from outside the Indian boundaries, as it were, would you say that Ravi Shastri's name perhaps could be the biggest hurdle here?
No, not really. I've known Ravi for a long, long time. I think he's a honest, a hard-working guy. I don't think he's got any conflicts of interest. I think the Supreme Court has asked the wise people of the BCCI who they want. Well, if they don't like him, they have the right to not, or the other gentleman there to say not to be part of this committee. But I've got no problems with Ravi.
All right, great. So the big question is, of course, the ball is in the Supreme Court's court, and the next hearing is going to be on the 22nd, which is Tuesday. So we'll get to know whether they accept this 3-member probe committee constituted by the BCCI or not.